Hello everyone and welcome. This is Vengeance. We are here in Phoenix, Arizona for ECW's brand exclusive pay-per-view. The first pay-per-view in a long time for ECW where Seth Rollins isn't the ECW champion. But don't let that detract you from the action that's coming our way here tonight. There are going to be some spectacular matches and you are witnessing one that'll come our way later on right there. Adam Cole and Tetsuya Naito to square one-on-one against one another. Who will get the win between Adam Cole, baby, and Eddingo Benable tonight? We will see, but we know what our main event of the evening is. The ECW Championship is up for grabs. Randy Orton, the Viper, challenges Johnny Champion for the ECW title. Randy Orton says it will be inevitable for him to leave Phoenix with the ECW Championship. We will let the Vengeance do the talking. But as for right now, folks, we kick things off here tonight with a title match that is always promising week in and week out to be an exciting one. That's right. We start things this evening with the John Cena Open Challenge for the ECW Television Championship. Cena said if ever he gets the chance to defend the title, he will defend it, whether it was in El Paso or Timbuktu. He would put that title on the line, and he's doing it here tonight. Just a few days removed from defending that title against Cedric Alexander on ECW, he now heads into Vengeance, looking to retain it again against whoever steps up to the plate. Cena ready to go here week in and week out. He's given us exciting, enjoyable, fast-paced, action-packed matches, and I'm sure he will be looking and he will be eager to do the same here again tonight. Of course, the big question has to be who steps up to the plate on a pay-per-view. It's a bigger stage, it's a bigger opportunity for all of those involved. Who will take the risk and step up right in front here of everyone in Phoenix and try and take that title away from John Cena? We will find out. Cena has already made a knack for title defenses. I believe this one, if it's successful, could be his 7th straight successful title defense. But it all depends on who steps up to the plate. Oh yes! What a way to kick things off. We're gonna have it, Vengeance. John Cena, meet your challenger. It is the game. Triple H will challenge for the ECW television title. Oh, sign me up for this one. Triple H always looking for that gold, always seeking to get his hands on it. And he has another chance here tonight as he makes his way to the ring, full head of steam to try and take that title away from John Cena. Triple H, of course, started his tenure on ECW, following up from WrestleMania, looking for that ECW Championship, trying to take it away, trying to take the glory and the honor away from Tyler Bate, Seth Rollins. Ultimately, Rollins ended up leaving that with his head held high and his arm raised in victory. As for right now, can Triple H do what's necessary to leave Phoenix as the new television champion? Could he capitalize on a potentially weakened and worn John Cena? Can he pounce on that chance and use it to guide him to that ECW television title? We will find out here. What a way it is to get us going at Vengeance, though. Two absolute greats stepping foot in that ring. This is what that television title open challenge is all about, giving us incredible matches every single week, and as well as giving those who may not have had the opportunity in the past a chance to stand up to the plate now and make the most of the opportunity that is in the front of them. We've seen it with guys like Lio Rush, Cedric Alexander. Now those, one of the bigger names on ECW, I think it's safe to say, will step up to the plate. Triple H will take his turn at trying to dethrone John Cena. And if there's anyone who would capitalize on a Cena that might not be at 100%, if there's anyone who could capitalize on a Cena that isn't at full strength, it would be the Cerebral Assassin. the game might well find himself in the best place possible to win that title. Well, we'll find out in just a moment. Crowd on their feet here for this evening's action. There's Triple H. Looks jet set and ready to go for it as well. Looks focused. He looks in the zone. He looks dialed in and ready to capture that television title as well. Of course, on the opposite side of the ring is none other than the man who has made that title. He has looked to make that title synonymous with him since winning it off of Orton. He is, of course, the champion, and he's in here, and he's in this ring 100% or not. He's in here fighting, and he's in here defending that title. And it's a tall order for Triple H. It's a tall order for anyone to try and take that title away from John Cena. So here we go. Cena hands the title over, and we are ready to go in this one. Ready to kickstart here at Vengeance. Triple H, John Cena, the ECW Television Championship is up for grabs. The bell rings, and we are underway for this exciting evening of pay-per-view action. Here we go. Triple H right away into a side headlock here, working over John Cena early on in the collar elbow type. You can hear the support for Cena quite loudly, in fact. Side headlock from Cena now on Triple H. Here the game comes up with the counter, pushes him off the ropes, drop down from Triple H, high knee as well, and Cena comes off his feet first. Triple H looking to open up with a good few shots here, looking to put some damage into John Cena early on here. Maybe the sooner that he can get the work done on him, the sooner that he can start to put the pieces together to try and win this one, the better. Chinlock applied now by Triple H, just wearing down Cena bit by bit in the early goings. Trying to make it harder and harder for Cena to find some fire and some fight with him, trying to sap that energy away from him as soon as possible. Because we've seen what happens once Cena gets fired up. It's hard to put that fire out. Triple H will have to do everything that he can to ensure that it's possible, doable. And if he can hit that pedigree, of course, and leave as the new television champion. Nice backbreaker there by the game. Comes down with a knee as well on the face of Cena. And now in we go. Suplex attempt. Cena comes up with a counter there. Heavy knee. And now face first into the mat. And here's some conflicting chants here in the arena. Some people on Cena's side, others on the side of Triple H. Nice work there by Cena, though. Only got a 1 count in the game as he comes in now with a few right hands on Cena here, loading away on the champion. Reverse DDT will drive Cena into the mat. Triple H doing a good job thus far of just having control in this contest. Into the turnbuckle goes Cena with a lot of force. And this time, he will get his suplex. Nice vertical suplex there on Cena. Caught it flush, drove him into the mat. Socked with the punch there to a seated John Cena, and Triple H is continuing to be off to the running here. Nice backbreaker. Triple H now maybe breaking out a little bit of an innovative offense from his arsenal. Not always we see something like this from the game. Armbar here locked in, trying to pull that arm out of socket, trying to force Cena to tap out. But Cena fighting his way out of it there. Good job by Cena, back up to their feet. Cena comes charging in. Shoulder tackle takes Triple H off his feet now, and the game taking a moment to recover. Using the ropes to pull himself up to his feet here. He felt the wrath of that shoulder charge, and another one from Cena as well. Champ starting to get his fight back going. Elbow drop across the chest now. Triple H is having such a strong start, he can't really afford to let it slip away from him here. Has to do what is possible, has to do what is necessary to keep Cena down and finish him off here. So again, you'll come in with that vertical suplex. Cena countered the first time, but Triple H now is just doing all that he can to make sure Cena has no more ability to counter it. Oh, throat first onto that top rope. Triple H goes right to the cover, smelling the television title. 2 count. Cena gets the shoulder up in time. Not a very strong kick out from the champion, though, I must say. Triple H lifts Cena up to his feet. Once again, the challenger has control, and Cena is just on the back foot, taking some heavy shots to go along with it. In the corner now, knee dug right into the face of Cena. Look out, there'll be another suplex incoming from Triple H. Yeah, oh, this time Cena is able to counter it. Cena able to find his way out of that one. Emerald Flosion now from the champion. Cover made, outside leg is hooked to retain the title. Kick out at 2. Both guys starting to test one another now. Both guys starting to feel the fatigue of this contest, I think it's safe to say. Cena lying in wait. Triple H starting to slowly stir to his feet. Cena in prime real estate, comes down with a double axe handle there. We've been seeing Cena break out the crossbody over these last few weeks, and he may look to do it again here. Standing on the top rope, in he comes. Caught, kick in the gut, kick in the gut. Triple H, pedigree. Pedigree from the game. Cena came jumping in, and Triple H made him regret it. Take a look at that. Thinking on his feet, Triple H may have just won the title. Leg is hooked. 1, 2, and 3. No! Cena gets the shoulder up in time. Triple H thought it was ball game there. But once again, Cena showing why you can never count him out. Always able to kick out of your biggest move. But how much damage did that do to Cena? Clearly, not enough. Judging by the kick out and his ability to fight on here. Here goes Cena now. Back body drop on the game. Triple H might have thought he was about to be all over, and now all of a sudden he finds himself on the mat with Cena sitting in a side headlock. The tables can turn so quickly in this contest, and Triple H just experienced that right then and there. Cena essentially handing himself a lifeline. Needs to make the most of it, but is getting spilled to the outside by Triple H here. Outside these two men go. What will happen here? Up on his shoulder. Look out in the front row. Snake Eyes into the barricade. Triple H sending Cena face first into that barricade and looking to seal the fate of Cena while he's at it as well. Off the ropes, looks for the high knee again. Cena breaks out the counter to it this time. Incoming back suplex on Triple H, brings him down. But is there anything Cena can break out right now? Is it time to look for the attitude adjustment? Is it time to try and put this match away? Triple H clearly still up on his feet though. Spine buster, great counter from Cena. Incredible counter from Cena right then and there, broke it out. Had to think on his feet, well, had to think in the air as well, and was able to do just that. Returning the favor from outside with a Snake Eyes in the ring now. Here goes Cena again, Irish whip, look for the shoulder charge. Triple H comes up the counter. Oh, what a chop, what a chop on Cena's chest. Both men feeling the fatigue now. Triple H can't capitalize as Cena is staggered. Really tells you how hard they're hitting one another, how much they're trying to take out of one another to win this match here. Uh-oh, Triple H breaking a move out of the playbook of Cena's biggest rival in this universe. Cena's tapped to this move before. Could he tap again? No. refusing to tap there, right back up to his feet and swinging away as soon as possible as well. Springboard stunner from Cena. Triple H comes off his feet. And that'll put Cena in a perfect position in the middle of the ring to lock it in. STF applied here. STF is locked in on Triple H. Could the game tap out? Is Triple H on the verge of tapping? No. Triple H fights out. Cena hasn't finished him off just yet. Both men up to their feet. Spinebuster! Triple H got all of it. Leg is hooked. New champion. Not quite. Triple H thought it was enough right then and there. Cena still able to kick out. And again he'll go for that suplex. But Cena again comes up with the counter to it. Going to the well one too many times. And it comes up dry. Cena goes to the top rope. He won't be wanting a repeat of last time. Up high. Calling Triple H to his feet from that very turnbuckle. Could lightning strike twice? Oh, leg drop from the top rope. And Cena, I thought he might have been planning for the AA right then and there. Hard right hand knocks Triple H off his feet. Oh, Triple H comes up the counter though. Elbow right down on the knee. Kick in the gut. Here we go. Pedigree. A second pedigree from the game. No fight back. No response from Cena. He's rolling him over. Hooks the leg. Oh, the arm. Referee deeming it a rope break. The arm of Cena underneath that bottom rope. For such a veteran and someone as ring savvy as Triple H, he just made a cataclysmic mistake. Cena could have been done right then and there, but instead, the champ is fighting on. If that wasn't in the ropes, Cena might have been done for, but he isn't. Cena's still going here. Shoulder charge, big splash, and now lighting up Triple H. In position to strike. 5 knuckle shuffle of the game. Cena looking to finish it off here. Here we go. Attitude adjustment. Wait a minute. He rolls through. Are you kidding me? A second attitude adjustment from Cena. Back to back. Rolled up to his feet with Triple H on his shoulders, no less. Cena moves in, hooks the leg. 2, 3. John Cena retains the television title. What an opening contest. They threw it down on one another. They put down the gauntlet for the rest of the night as well. Cena retains in another grueling, hard-fought match and finds himself just 2 successful title defenses away from tying the record for the most defenses with that title. Cena does it again. If it wasn't for that rope break though, could Triple H have become the television champion? We can only speculate, but Cena retains once again. What a way to get us going at Vengeance. Oh, hang on, yeah. We were ready for our next contest of the evening, but instead, here comes Y2J himself. Chris Jericho making his way out here, soaking in the reaction from this Phoenix crowd as well for Y2J. I have no idea why Chris Jericho's out here. I have no idea what his purpose for being in this ring is, but here he is, making his way out right now. Be interesting to see why he certainly doesn't look like he's ready to compete. Certainly doesn't look like he's ready to go into action here. But he's making his way out nonetheless. Very casual gear for Chris Jericho, whatever his purpose is for being out here, whatever the purpose is, crowd is happy to see him, that's for certain. What is it though that we will hear from Y2J? What is it that he has to say here this evening to a stacked house in Phoenix at Vengeance? He's certainly in no state to wrestle, so I'd assume Y2J's got something he wants to say. But like I said, I've simply no idea what that would be. But hey, the floor belongs to Y2J right now, so let's see what it is that he has to get off his chest. Well, there's certainly no lie in that. Chris Jericho's made a name for himself on ECW as well, leading the Four Horsemen for so long. But what does he mean by everything else? Well, there had to come a day, I guess, where it would come true, and that day is now. Chris Jericho announcing that at No Way Out he will fight in his final match, but he knows the opponent already. Oh, that's a big challenge put out there. Neville put him on the shelf a year ago, and Chris Jericho never got his chance for revenge. But at No Way Out, he wants just that on Neville. And there you hear it from Y2J as well. He doesn't care what happens here tonight. He doesn't care about the British Empire. He wants to get in that ring. He wants all the rules to be thrown out the window, and he wants to tear apart Neville one final time. Well, it's going to be sad to see this man making his way out from ECW in this universe. The time had to come one day, but Chris Jericho wants to go out with a bang. He wants to go out with revenge. He wants to leave with victory over Neville. Now we get back to our regularly scheduled programming here. Our next contest of the evening on Vengeance. It is time for what I would think is fair to call a horse match. Coming up right now, Hiroki Goto to go one-on-one with the Bulgarian Brute, Rusev. These two men met on ECW a few weeks back. It was a very competitive match that was spoiled by the ending of it with the involvement of Lana and the use of a steel chain on Hiroki Goto by Rusev that led to the victory. The week following up from that, Assistant ECW General Manager Kurt Angle declared that this match would have a rematch, that we would have a rematch here at Vengeance. And as the news was being announced, a little bit down the backstage area where we were for that episode of ECW, Hiroki Goto and Rusev were brawling with one another, fighting, throwing each other into whatever they could find. They were eventually split apart, and they ever ain't split apart until here tonight at Vengeance. We did hear, though, on ECW, Lana with quite a lot to say towards Hiroki Goto, saying that he would feel the same fate as Brian Kendrick, the former tag team partner and former ECW superstar of this universe, would feel as well. Kendrick wrestled his last match against Rusev, and in being defeated by him, quit as quick as that. Just quit and left and went on his own way. Well, now, Lana believes that Hiroki Goto will have the same feeling. He will want to quit. He will want to be done by the time we have finished here at Vengeance. It's a bold claim by Lana, I will admit, because the reality is, for as tough and as much might as Rusev may have, Hiroki Goto has exactly the same. And that's why I think this is going to be a horse match, but that's why I think this is definitely going to be a big return bout with a hell of a lot up the stake as well. Rusev making his way out. Wife Lana with him as well. I hope she doesn't get involved this time around, and it'll just be left to the in-ring ability of these two guys to throw it down with one another. Can Rusev make it a clean sweep on Goto here? He's trying to be on a tear since leaving Brian Kendrick behind, since throwing that tag team up in the air, and since breaking the career of the Brian Kendrick in this universe as well. So now it's the job of Rusev to get in this ring and to prove that he doesn't need the use of a chair. He doesn't need the use of his wife pulling off all the distractions, and he can step in this ring and he can beat a guy with as much grunt and as much muscle as we see on Hiroki Goto. Whatever happens here, I think there's going to be some hard hits being thrown, and I'm looking forward to it. Bell rings and we are underway right now between these two. Let's see what happens. Right away, in they come, opening up with strikes on one another. Luckily, strike there by Goto, and he'll open up with his first combination of punches. Rusev counters there with the right hand, and now it's Rusev's turn to get a combination in, knocking Goto off his feet. And Rusev look to capitalize on that right now. We are about to find out. Kaname there. Oh! Huge chop there by Goto. You could hear it. Kaname there by Goto in the turnbuckle. Look out. And there's another one in the chest of Rusev. Goto holding nothing back as this contest gets underway. Oh, here we go already. Already Lana trying to get involved. Rusev, though, taking a bit of time to get up to his feet here. Goto falls for the ploy again. Pump handle back, suplex, and Goto comes off his feet. Both these guys are in a bit of a must-win scenario, in all fairness. They both need that win, really. They both need to get themselves in a talking point here on ECW. Rusev has that talking point, of course, of turning his back on Kendrick, but if he loses here to Goto, it's basically gone. And Goto really hasn't hit the ground running on ECW like he was able to on Monday Night Raw either. Nice forearm in the face there by Goto. In the turnbuckle we go now. Running clothesline, Kaname by Rusev. Look out, belly to belly suplex takes Goto off his feet. Great strength from Rusev. No hook of the leg, covers made though, and it's a kick out at one. Not hooking that leg made it easier for Goto to get the shoulder up. Really could put more pressure onto kicking it out. Alabama slam attempt there by Rusev. That's all it will be, is an attempt, as another German suplex comes in from the Samurai Warrior Hiroki Goto. In the corner, forearm in the small of the back. And then shoulder first into that huge ring pole. And then a knee into your face again. Goto starting to unload here. Look at the strength of Goto. Ushigoroshi maybe. No. Rusev comes up the counter. Elbows his way out. Took a lot of elbows. Oh, Machka kick in the back of the head. That could do it right here. Leg is hooked. Counter two. Oh, Rusev thought he had him. Taken right off his feet in that moment. No response from Goto really following up from it either. Another heavy Alabama slam comes in. Look out now, going after the leg here. Oh, look at the angle. Look at the angle on that hold. Goto, though, able to fight his way out, able to break his way out of that hold and get right back to swinging, get right back to chopping. Huge lariat takes Rusev off his feet as well. Goto in now. Over the top rope goes Rusev. And to the outside he goes as well. Goto spilling them to the outside here. Lana getting up to his feet. Oh, Goto. Oh, but aggressively saying, stay the hell out of our way. As he opens up now on Rusev into the barricade. And now face first into the LED ring pole. You could hear the thud of Rusev's head connecting with it. Back in the ring we go now. Goto to the top rope, huge risk, and it pays off. What an elbow drop. Goto covers, looking to put away Rusev, right here, right now. Oh, 2 count. 2 count from Goto. Second rope he goes though. Looked for another elbow drop, no one home. Rusev was out of the way. Back up to a vertical basis and back down goes Goto with that belly to belly. These guys just throwing it all at one another. Right from the get-go. Stop there. Right in the head of Goto, and I think it has bloodied him open. You can see just a little trickling of blood. And look at this. Lana trying to make lightning strike twice. Sliding in the chair again here. Goto bleeding but not giving in right now. Front face lock applied. Pulls him down there. Using the arm against Goto. Look out against Rusev. Ushigoroshi from Goto. Lana getting involved again though. Again providing the distraction. Referee doing the smart thing. Getting the chair out of the ring. But Rusev will capitalize. No, he won't. Goto counters. Goto counters right then and there. A necessary counter as a forearm comes in with enough might to bust open Rusev as well. Oh, these two guys really don't like one another, and they are expressing that here. Both men are bleeding in this contest. Back suplex from Goto now. Is he looking to do all that he can to put away Rusev to make sure that when he seeks the GTR, there's no counter? Here we go. Reverse GTR from Goto. And that typically does serve as the prelude, and it will do right here. Goto lying in wait, looking to put him away, looking for the GTR. Oh, Rusev counters him. Rusev with the counter. Huge lariat in the back of the head to go along with it. Rusev looking to put it all away. Uranagi slam takes Goto off his feet, and the big Bulgarian brute is going up top. Look out. Knee right across the chest of Goto. A huge knee drop on the top rope, and it leads in to the accolade. Nowhere to go. No way of crawling to the ropes. Rusev sat down on his body. Can Goto fight out from this? Is there any fight in Goto? No, there is not. He tried to survive, but he had to tap. Rusev crushes Goto. Try as he might, there just wasn't enough in Goto to prevent the Bulgarian brute from leaving Phoenix with victory. Blood was shed. Hard, heavy hits were broken out. But in the end, it's Rusev who leaves your winner. Takahashi and Naito backstage there. Wonder what the hell that was all about. I know Naito's talked recently about trying to get the band back together, but Takahashi maybe just wishing him some good luck or something. I don't know. Anyway, move on here this evening. And the title match coming our way. The ECW Cruiserweight Championship is up for grabs for you. It is a triple threat contest right now. Lio Rush and Oney Lorcan look to take the title away from the best damn thing on ECW, Buddy Murphy. Rush won a 5-man battle royal on ECW to become the #1 contender. Buddy Murphy was watching on and asked assistant general manager Kurt Angle if he could go up against Oney Lorcan on the final episode of ECW Before Vengeance. They indeed went one-on-one with one another. Rush was watching from ringside, and Oney Lorcan, in quite an upset, pinned the Cruiserweight Champion. There was no outside interference from Rush. As a matter of fact, he was a non-factor in the whole thing. He was just watching on. In the ring, though, Lorcan pinned Murphy, and it became a triple threat contest, and that's what we have coming our way right now. 3 incredible athletes looking, searching, seeking the opportunity to be the Cruiserweight Champion. Rush already waiting in the ring, having made one hell of an impact since arriving to ECW. Came from NXT. After SummerSlam, went for the ECW television title right away. Gave John Cena one hell of a match. Couldn't end up leaving with the victory, however. And now he's looking to have his opportunity here against Buddy Murphy. But of course, this man looking to throw a wrench in the works. Oney Lorcan looking to leave with the title as well. He's already got a win over the champion. Gets another one in this ring. He will leave as the Cruiserweight Champion. What a moment that would be for the Horseman, especially on the cusp of that announcement from Jericho and his retirement. Could Oney Lorcan give Chris Jericho a reason to smile on this evening? Well, if they want to smile if they want to be happy. They're going to have to try and take the title away from this man. No longer the best kept secret, now calling himself the best damn thing. Buddy Murphy has been on a tear since he captured that Cruiserweight title in the Elimination Chamber match. Can anyone stop Buddy Murphy? Well, we're about to find out here tonight. Mustafa Ali couldn't do it in their rematch at SummerSlam, but a good question to ask right now would be, how much did that loss maybe dent Buddy Murphy? How much of a damage did it do on the psyche, on the confidence of Buddy Murphy? This is a guy who's just been tearing through the competition, and to be beaten by Lorcan, does that really knock his confidence? Does that knock him down a peg? Does that open up the window for Lorcan and Rush to have an even better chance of slipping out with the win here? And remember, always the case for the champion. In this contest, they have a 2/3 chance of losing the title. They don't have to be pinned in the decision either. Every man has effectively a 1/3 chance of winning it. But what that means is that Buddy Murphy has a 2/3 chance of losing it as well. It's a risky time for the champion. Of course, as I said, Lorcan could pin Rush or vice versa. Suddenly, Buddy Murphy is no longer the Cruiserweight champion. Certainly not the way you'd want to lose that title. Here we go. Lio Rush, One Lorcan, Buddy Murphy. ECW Cruiserweight Championship is on the line. Bell rings and we are underway here this evening. All three men standing in their corner, and look at that, Murphy right away getting out of the ring, getting out of harm's way. He wants nothing to do here, and Lorcan's fine with that. He'll throw down with anyone in the ring, and he's going to throw down with Lio Rush right now. Look at the strength of Rush. Death Valley Driver already. Huge move there from Rush, right out of the gates. Murphy effectively becoming someone with a front row ticket as he'll watch on this contest here. Look out, look for a huge lariat there. Rush ducked under, got in that arm-assisted DDT, and now hits the ring. Champion going to work first on Lorcan and then on Rush. And then Lorcan comes in though with an STO on the champion. Kick in the chest as well. Takes him down, and Lorcan looking to pick up where he left off on ECW. In comes Rush, however. Tilt-a-well Hurricanrana. Oh my goodness. Round and round he went. Lorcan in trouble here. Rush covers early on. 1 count. Shoulder up with plenty of time. Murphy rolling out to the outside early on. Once again getting out of harm's way here, as Lio Rush right now starting to use his dangerous speed advantage that he has in this match, and effectively trying to run away with this contest. Kicking the back there of One Lorcan. In comes Murphy, however. German suplex down on Rush. Folded up there from the impact as well, and rolling out of the ring. Lorcan and Murphy back to locking horns at one another. Here we go, Irish whip. Oh! Interesting slam there. Almost like a one-armed sleeper slam from Lorcan, hoping that it captured him the title, but it wasn't the case. Shoulder up early from Buddy Murphy there. Lorcan comes back in the ring. Sorry, Rush comes back in the ring. He needs a back suplex right away. One Lorcan right now doing the best job out of everyone in this contest. May have spoke too soon, because here goes the champion. And he will dump Lorcan gut first down on that top rope from behind. Came Lio Rush right down in there. Lorcan rolled to the outside. Murphy rolls onto the apron. Rush, oh! Handstand kick. And off his feet comes Buddy Murphy there. Murphy and Lorcan on the outside right now. Rush watching on from the inside. Bit of confidence being expressed from Rush as Lorcan lighting up the chest. Oh! There came Lio Rush. Huge move, but it's Lorcan who's standing tall again. One Lorcan doing everything here. Oh, Rush flips his way out of the German suplex. Drop kick takes down. Oh, One Lorcan there. Look out now, what's going to happen here? Rush on the top rope. Oh! Murphy swept Lorcan off the apron, but Rush will still fly. Holding his knee on that impact. It's Murphy who will try and take advantage here, sending Lorcan to the ring pole. Rush really hit hard on that impact, it seems. Sent back in the ring now. And Buddy Murphy just looking to capitalize here, looking to finish off his challengers. Looking to seal the deal. Fireman's carry, in with that elbow drop. Leg is hooked, but Rush kicks out far too early for Murphy to hope to put this match away. On the shoulders again, is he going to look for it here? Back to back, indeed he will. This time doesn't bother for the cover though. Murphy in total control of Rush in the ring. Meanwhile outside, Lorcan slowly stirring to his feet, back up to a vertical basis here, and gets back in the ring as only Lorcan, decides he wants to stump him that hole as well. Into the ring pole as well. Goes Murphy, and a knee. Into the face of the champion as well. Lorcan now, gut wrench, power bomb. Vicious move there. Lorcan doing all he can to ensure victory. Roll up, roll up, roll up from Murphy. Trying to do everything he can to retain, but the shoulders up in time by Lorcan there. In the gut now. Champion starting to kick away here. He'll stop a mud hole until Lorcan. In comes Rush. Tornado DDT. Tilt-a-whirl. Tornado DDT. Murphy spiked his head into the mat. Lio Rush thought he was Cruiserweight Champion. Here we go now. Rush lighting himself up. Corner sweeping enziguri from Rush. The lights are fading for Buddy Murphy. Suplex. No, Lorcan will get his way out from that one and drive Rush down into the mat. Lorcan now left alone in the ring with Murphy. And he'll look for a gut-wrench powerbomb on him. Murphy gets himself out of harm's way. German suplex from Murphy now. All action-packed all the way through. These guys trying to do everything to beat the other here. Look out. Spinning sit-out power bomb. Buddy Murphy gets all of that, and only Lorcan suddenly looking in huge trouble right now. Rush gets back in the ring here. And Rush sending Murphy over the top rope and to the outside. Meanwhile in the ring, eyeing up One Lorcan. Is he thinking final hour? He wasn't. He was looking for the elbow drop, but Lorcan moved out of the way. And now in comes Lorcan. Dangerous as always. Power bomb. Stacks him. Shoulders are down. Cover's made. And we don't have a new Cruiserweight Champion off of it. Lorcan thought he had done it there and then. Huge power bomb, but the fight's still there. Hot shots into the outside. Rush had a really rough landing on that one. Lorcan looking down at him, and in from behind comes Buddy Murphy. Murphy from behind on Lorcan. Murphy's Law. The cover is made. Buddy Murphy retains that Cruiserweight Championship. Lorcan slipped up in his most important moment right there, and Murphy took the advantage, took the chance, and he is still the Cruiserweight Champion. Well, coming up right now is a match that this pay-per-view has been almost named for. That's coming up right now. Harper goes one-on-one with Aleister Black. Black said on ECW after SummerSlam how he had been set free, how no longer being a member of the Wyatt family allowed Black to do whatever he desired. And he said his first calling, his first ticket was that of getting vengeance on someone, was that of getting vengeance on a member of the ECW roster. We were left speculating what Black meant. He said next week you would see who will fade to Black. The next week, he had a black mass on Harper and showed and proved his point that vengeance was coming the way of Harper. He said vengeance had dealt his hand and Harper's card was drawn. Harper wasn't going to take that one sitting down. This past episode of ECW, Aleister Black may have been victorious over the man in the background there in Wolf, but it was Downfall who hit the ring after the bell. Rowan and Harper doing a number on Aleister Black, sending him through the announce table at ringside. Standing tall in the ring, and you see here Harper and Rowan and Wolf. Downfall out in full force for action here this evening. And this is something that has been building now. I'm looking forward to see how this one will go. Can Aleister Black bring vengeance down on Harper, or will Harper be the one to make Aleister Black rue the day he crossed Downfall? The lights fade here in Phoenix, and the cheers rise for this man. An anti-hero in so many ways. The man you still resonate with, the 2019 King of the Ring. The man looking to kickstart his solo tenure here. No longer with the Wyatt family, no longer around Bray Wyatt or Braun Strowman. Set free to his own mind, set free to his own desires. It is Aleister Black. Makes his way out here, rises from the ground to head towards the ring to inflict a black mass upon Harper. Here is the chilling setting that surrounds Aleister Black. Everything about Black is with purpose. Everything about Black is dangerous. When Harper gets in the ring with Aleister Black, there is every reason to believe that vengeance will come down on Harper. And we have to be prepared in some ways for the worst of what Aleister Black can break out. And I am looking forward to seeing this contest. I am looking forward to seeing what Black can show on his own. Since he arrived in this universe, he was alongside Bray Wyatt. He was a part of the Wyatt family. But now all of that is gone. What can Aleister Black do by himself? What can he do by his own means and measures? That is the most important factor. We've seen a brief glimpse of it earlier this year in Korakuen Hall when he left as the King of the Ring winner. But what can he do when he has no more Wyatt family to focus on? When he doesn't have to pay attention to Bray Wyatt or Braun Strowman anymore? And what can he do when he is dealing the hand of vengeance down on Harper? We will see. Bell rings and we are underway here. Both men taking a moment before walking out of their turnbuckles. Aleister Black trying to open up with hard strikes right away. Harper more than okay to do the same. Physical advantages go the way of Harper. Stronger, taller than Aleister Black. And he is demonstrating it right then and there with a big sit-out powerbomb. Cover made early on. Trying to put this match away as soon as possible, but the shoulder is up at a very early count. Look out here, choke lift of some sort. No, Aleister Black arm drags his way out. Nice work there from the King of the Ring. Up and over the top rope now. Uh-oh, Harper in a big bit of danger. Back suplex down on the apron and the top of that LED board. Hardest part of the ring. Aleister Black brings Harper down on. Back in the ring now. Black lining it up. Huge knee. Could have taken care of Harper right then and there. Black looking to put this matchup away, but the kick out is at 1. Harper gets up to his feet, but he's quick to counter Aleister Black there as well. Black can't capitalize the way he would have wanted to. Michinoku driver now coming in from Harper. And a great time for Harper with Downfall. Taking Wolf and himself from his former stable with Raven and making the most of Downfall here. 2 tag team titles to their reign. And they've been so dangerous in the tag team division as well. Harper finds himself in the singles division. He has success in the past. A former United States champion a long time ago in this universe. But showing that he's no slouch when he's on his own in that ring as well, because he has taken control of this contest, and with it, taking control of the King of the Ring, albeit only for a moment, because Aleister Black is coming in with hard elbows in the side of Harper's head. Black now with the submission hold on Harper. Wearing him down here. Has the arm locked in. Pulling back on the head and the neck and the jaw. Harper not going to fight out there though. He'll fight on instead. Let's see what'll happen. Another Michinoku driver comes in there. Momentum turning back the way of Harper now. As he wears down Aleister Black here. As he takes control. Look out. Double underhook suplex there. Black driven into the mat. Vengeance not coming as easy as Aleister Black may have liked, I believe. Leg in the ropes there though. As Harper couldn't take advantage. But he will just inflict more punishment down on Aleister Black here. Look out. Clover hold incoming Texas. Cloverleaf is locked in. Sitting down on the back of Aleister Black as well. Black nowhere near any ropes. He's going to have to try and force his way out of this hold, and he does just that. Great work from Black there. His legs are his most dangerous weapon. Harper tried to take them away from him, and Black just used them to knock Harper off his feet. In the turnbuckle now. And again, those elbows will rain in on the side of Harper's head. He cannot manage to stand up on his feet either, coming off his feet there and in with a back suplex. Black off Black again, might have been looking for that submission hold from earlier on, but he's working over the arm, maybe looking to try and take the discus clothesline out of Harper's arsenal. He could be in for some great strength from Black here. Indeed, we will be. Great work there to lift Harper up to a vertical basis and then hit that suplex. Black doing all that he can right now to try and finish off Harper. But in he comes with the counter right there and then. Harper incoming once again with another big sit-out powerbomb. No cover this time, but the damage done. It was that sit-out powerbomb that drove Black through the table on ECW. And now it will be Aleister Black who's driven face first into the mat by Harper. Is vengeance? Did it deal a trick hand to Aleister Black? Was it Black's card that was called? And will it be Harper who will deliver that vengeance? Aleister Black certainly not trying to fade away from his fight right now. Certainly trying to give all that he can to Harper here. Counter made by Harper. Big man on the top rope. Huge drop kick. Absolutely incredible from Harper. Black counters though. Huge knee in the face as well. Big opportunity for Black now. He's taking him off his feet. Oh, look though. Rowan getting involved. Rowan getting involved. German suplex. Fell for the tricks and downfall there. Mistake was made. Super kick from Harper. Got a great angle on it as well. Covers made. 2.5 on Black. But Harper is suddenly seeming like he's getting closer and closer here to finishing off Aleister Black. Looking for those hard shots, but Black comes up with a counter there. Staggering all the way up to the ropes there for Harper. Great kick off the second rope. And Black now in the turnbuckle, seeing an opportunity in his hands to finish this match off. Seeing the chance to put this match away maybe. Is he planning on Black Mass soon? He sees Harper in trouble, but he's let his guard down almost. He's letting Harper hit what he wants. And Harper will smack him with a good shot. Harper, discus clothesline. No, Black counters, Black counters. Black Mass, Black Mass. He got all of it. He hooks the leg. Aleister Black covers. Vengeance has come down on Harper. Aleister Black wins it. Black Mass connects, but it isn't over. Rowan hit the ring. Oh, ducked it. Black Master Rowan. Black Master Rowan. Here comes Wolf. Black Master Wolf. Vengeance called, not only on Harper, but on the entirety of Downfall. Vengeance came calling, and Aleister Black dealt it extra hands in the process. Rowan, Wolf, Harper all feel the might of the Black Mass. Just who in the hell can stop Aleister Black? Well, I suppose that's one way of making a match official for ECW. Braun Strowman and Katsuyori Shibata will do battle on ECW, but as for right now, our penultimate title matchup of the evening, Drew McIntyre and Neville, the British Empire, to challenge the DCC for the ECW Tag Team titles. McIntyre and Neville became the #1 contenders after defeating the Clockwork Project on ECW, and now they find themselves in this moment seeking, after warring, becoming the Tag Team Champions once again. But it's not without its issues in the British Empire, shall we say. There have been a lot of talks recently, a lot of problems that have been building in and amongst Neville and Drew McIntyre. Neville believes that it's McIntyre's fault and the British Empire's fault that they can't follow his plans. McIntyre believes that Neville simply doesn't have the character anymore to lead a group like the British Empire. After SummerSlam, McIntyre said, "We do things my way, we follow my tactics, my plans." And so far, that has led them to vengeance and a shot at the ECW Tag Team titles. So it says a lot about the works of Drew McIntyre. And we saw it on ECW as well. That problem, that tension, if there is any, that animosity, if there is any, in the British Empire, it certainly was exposed in some ways by Chris Sabin. Sabin and McIntyre, who were having a backstage interview on ECW, leading up to this contest, were talking, they were trading cheap blows at one another, but then Sabin got in a good shot, I would argue, on him, saying to McIntyre, "Why do you think you're going to rule the tag team division when you can't even decide who leads the group," essentially. And McIntyre, he didn't have a comeback for it. He didn't have a rebuttal. He showed that what we see of the British Empire, those problems that we see, they exist for a reason. There is a meeting of the minds between Neville and McIntyre. And what Sabin said was true. There is no leader in this group right now. They can't make things work. They're butting heads on everything. And that either means that there could be two outcomes here. Either one, that somehow all just disappears, and these guys are able to just, despite their animosities, get a big win here. Or the second, and the more likely one I think is going to happen, is the butting heads is going to cause problems here tonight for the British Empire.
3, 2, 1.
And if you have animosity, if you have those issues, one of the last teams you want to be facing right now are the DCC. Sabin, Corbin, and Christopher Daniels, who will stand at ringside. Having recaptured those tag team titles at SummerSlam, it is now time for them to start their reign. You heard Chris Sabin. I was expecting bits and pieces here from them two trading shots at one another, but Sabin really got in some good shots on McIntyre, and that may have riled things up heading to tonight, or that may have just shown the confidence that Chris Sabin has. It was Sabin who said it was something like the British are coming to vengeance, but they will leave ECW and they will leave it empty-handed. Of course, his drive, as always for Chris Sabin, is to make sure that the tag team division on ECW hails Sabin. That could happen here tonight. McIntyre and Neville standing as one. No other member of the British Empire at ringside, neither Zach Gibson nor Zack Sabre Jr. DCC always making their way out for tag team matches as a full crowd. Corbin and Sabin have made the most of being a tag team, and they're looking to cement their reign right now as ECW Tag Team Champions. So what will happen here? Can the cohesive, well-working duo of the DCC lead for those tag team titles? Or can the British Empire, despite their issues, on the surface at least, find a way to leave as the tag team champions. We are about to find out here. Bell rings are underway. It'll be McIntyre and Sabin starting this one. Actually, no, wait, it won't. It'll be Neville and Sabin getting things going here instead. I don't know if Neville wanted to tag in and McIntyre gave it to him, or that was the plan right from the off. I have no idea. We'll see what will happen here. Sabin and Neville right now locking up with one another. Colin Neville tie up here. Side headlock from Sabin. He's worked his way into. Neville pushes him off the ropes. Duck under. Snap German suplex on Sabin, trying to put this match away early on. Strong 1 count. Certainly a good start for the British Empire there. You could hear the thud of that discus clothesline. Neville again to the cover, trying to put things away as soon as he can, but again the shoulders up early on. Good start though for Neville thus far, as he is taking it to the champion right now. Oh, good counter there from Sabin. Worked his way off the shoulder there of Neville. And it seems as if Corbin is going to be called upon pretty early on here. In comes the Lone Wolf now, and Baron Corbin will go to work right away. Chris Sabin maybe re-evaluating the plans, maybe thinking through another strategy on the outside for the DCC, and in the meantime he can just let Baron Corbin go to work in the ring. Corbin is dangerous as ever with it between those ropes. Cover made there. A very early kick out. Gets him up to his feet. Baron Corbin, counter made there by Neville. Neville swinging away. He has had his back to McIntyre a lot in this contest. I don't know if I'm reading in too much onto the details here or not, but Neville right now seeming only focused on what he can do in that ring, not what him and McIntyre can do in that ring. Drop kick. Corbin swats it away there. And in comes Corbin now. Samoan drop from the big man. Doing his damage, doing what is necessary of him in this tag team matchup. And the smaller of the challengers. Tag made. Sabin in here. Oh! Hanging the feet out there and letting the boots come in. Look at this, McIntyre. He is desperate for the tag here, but Neville back up to his feet and straight back to fighting. He didn't even make a crawl towards the turnbuckle. He went right back to fighting instead. McIntyre seemingly frustrated by it. Not much of a surprise there as Neville hits the German suplex. The plan here from Neville. Trying to do things on his own. Trying to maybe show that he does have the character to lead the British Empire. Trying to stick it to McIntyre maybe. I don't know, but right now we've had 2 tags from the DCC, 1 from the British Empire, and maybe 2. Here we go, tag made finally in this one. McIntyre comes back in, and the Scottish psychopath can go to work here. Big kicks. Stereo kicks there, and now McIntyre can be as dangerous as he wants within this ring, and making it known as early as possible, throwing Chris Sabin like he was nothing. And the beatdown may well begin here. Oh, great duck under there by Sabin. In the turnbuckle we go now. Tag is made. In comes Corbin here. Let's see what will happen. DCC trying to turn the motor come back into their advantage. Nice atomic drop, big boot combo. But Corbin can't follow up from it there. McIntyre right back up to his feet. And check this out. Reverse suplex there from McIntyre. How do you pull off something that good? Daniels getting involved on the outside. Christopher Daniels with a distraction. Oh, Corbin trying to take advantage, but nothing happening there. Great counter from McIntyre. Sabin comes in the ring here and runs right into the path of a roll-up. Small package from McIntyre. Has he won the match there? Kick out at 1. But McIntyre's been on a tear since he got the tag in here. He has been doing damage. Socked with a good shot there. Sabin getting smacked around with these hard strikes here. Huge shoulder tackle takes McIntyre off his feet as well. Great work from McIntyre in this matchup so far. Counter made there by Sabin. And look at that. Neville, at almost the first time of asking, tags himself in. McIntyre with a shoulder charge. He knows Neville's the legal man and he leaves in a fit of rage almost. Neville had no need to tag himself in there. And he did so. McIntyre was doing a damn good job. And now, McIntyre's out of the ring. The DCC getting a dragon suplex, 2 counts. You can see how animated McIntyre is on the apron there. He wants to be back in the ring. He wants to be doing damage here. But Neville saw the tiniest opening and just forced himself back into the matchup. Surprising indeed. Neville really showing some surprising signs of character here, it has to be said. Animate there on Corbin. Look at the strength of Neville, though. He may well be trying to get himself in this match as much as he can, but he's certainly making the most of it as well. That was pretty good there from Neville to show off that strength on Corbin. Back elbow there. Corbin taking off his feet right now. Knee drop comes in as well. Well, if Neville can keep up this little bit of offense we're seeing in this moment right here, maybe I'm wrong about him. Corbin counters, though. In he comes. Backbreaker. Neville taking off his feet, and you see McIntyre again trying to get that tag in. That time, though, Neville was stuck, and there was no way he could make that crawl over the McIntyre, even if he wanted to. Another double team move coming in from the DCC, and it might be time to finish things off here. It might be time. Oh, look for all hail Sabin. The counter was made by Neville, and a big counter at that. Throwing him across the ring now. Neville trying to win it for the British Empire, trying to show he still rules this group, and locking in, stitching in. The rings of satin, they are applied, they are locked in tight on Sabin. Can he find his way out from this hold? Will he be forced to tap out? Yeah. Will he tap to the rings of satin? Do we have new ECW Tag Team Champions? No, we don't. Sabin elbows his way free. And now, off of that counter, Neville needs to find an opening and make a tag into McIntyre, because he's just gone for his biggest move and it didn't get the job done. Sabin didn't tap. He needs to make the tag into McIntyre and let the fresh McIntyre run rampant on the DCC. And you see it again, desperate for the tag in, and Neville's just refusing to acknowledge it. Brings himself back up to his feet instead. Neville's got to be exhausted in that ring right now. McIntyre was in it for about, what, a minute? Neville's been in it the rest of this contest. And he's been getting beaten up as well. McIntyre again holds the arm out. Nothing Neville could have done there in the time given, but he is begging almost for that tag. Screaming for it. And oh, it might not come. End of days. End of days to Neville. Surely this is over. No. Neville kicks out at 2, bloodied from the impact, but fighting on here. Back up to his feet. In comes Neville right now. Ducks under. Huge clothesline. I wonder if Chris Jericho has anything to do with this. I wonder if what Jericho said earlier in the evening has anything to do with Neville trying to prove a point. Went for the red arrow, no one home. Sabin Liza connects. And the tag is made into the man who named that very move. Sabin, the legal man now. I wonder, has Chris Jericho driven something out of Neville where he has to try and show himself up even more here than maybe he was already looking to? Because now all of a sudden, Jericho's out for revenge, and Neville has to show that he's better than Jericho. He has to show that if he's going to take on Jericho at No Way Out, that he's heading in with a full head of steam, and with a British Empire that follows his ways. At least that's what he wants us to believe. Double under suplex into the cross armbar, trying to look for that tap out here. Oh, Sabin let it go. He let go of the hold there. Knew he wasn't going to resort in a tap out victory, but this could result in a pinfall victory. Cradle shock from Sabin. Covers made. There's 2, and there's McIntyre. McIntyre doing everything he can for the British Empire. Makes the save. But at what cost? Because there's still no fight in Neville, who has put himself in the ring this whole time, who was trying to do things his way, and it's fallen on the Empire. The end of days connect again. He kicked out once, he ain't kicking out again. The DCC retain. You can look back on this tape, and there's only one man who's responsible for why the British Empire aren't the tag team champions, and it's Neville. McIntyre did all that he could in the limited window he had. He tried to give Neville so many chances to make the tag, and Neville refused them. He tried too hard. Whether that was trying to show that he still leads the Empire, or whether that was to Chris Jericho, I don't know. But the DCC are the tag team champions, and Neville is to blame for the British Empire's failings. Oh, look out here. The bell has sounded, the DCC have got on their way, but the dust hasn't settled. McIntyre forcing Neville back in the ring. McIntyre is livid. And you can hear it in everything he's saying as well. Outright blaming Neville for the loss. And this is what I talked about, the butting of heads. McIntyre, hell, maybe he's right now. Maybe Neville doesn't have the character to lead the British Empire anymore. Things are coming to a head here. Zack Sabre Jr. hitting the ring. I think he's going to try and... yeah, he's going to try and bring tensions down here. Sabre Jr. trying to act as a negotiator, essentially. Sabre Jr., the only one with a calm head. Backing up McIntyre there and just asking him. There's another time to sort all this out. Never thought I'd say this, but I resonate with ZSJ right now. And McIntyre agrees as well. It's certainly good to hear for the British Empire. Oh! Claymore kick! Claymore kick from McIntyre! I think it's safe to say Drew McIntyre may have just handed in his resignation on Neville and the British Empire. What a surprising moment right there and then, ladies and gentlemen. We have to move on this evening. Coming up right now, a huge one-on-one contest to come our way. Adam Cole, one-on-one with Tetsuya Naito. What a match this promises to be. So here we go, folks. No title on the line. No #1 contendership either. Just two great wrestlers in the ring with one another, locking horns, and a grudge that has built up over the past few weeks. And a grudge that this man looks to make sure he leaves with the victory in. Adam Cole heading towards the ring, seeking the prize of victory over Naito. His rebound from WrestleMania is on its way. Triple H at Elimination Chamber. Now he seeks Tetsuya Naito at Vengeance. It'll be a competitive match here. The match it kind of came up on a whim, to be honest. In many ways, when we first came up with it, it was as a selling point for the pay-per-view. Adam Cole went one-on-one against Hiromu Takahashi on ECW one week, and Tetsuya Naito came out on the ramp, kind of just watching at what was going on at the end of the contest. Next week we decided it was in our best interest to make the match happen, and from then on, these two guys have been trying to get under one another's skin, and we saw, to close out ECW in that tag team matchup involving, of course, the two men in this match and the two men in the main event as well, Cole and Naito just kind of snapped on one another and started brawling all the way up the ramp, all the way to the backstage area, where finally some of the wrestlers in the locker room were able to break them up. There will be no breaking them up here tonight. There will be no splitting them apart. There will only be a battle between these two men, Naito and Adam Cole. to win battle here this evening. This is a match that both men definitely would love a win in. I say it's not a number one contenders match, but this could very well decide that fate. This could be the match that decides who gets the next crack at either Johnny Gargano or Randy Orton. But in order for that to maybe be the case, these two men have to get the win here tonight, and of course only one of them is going to get their hand raised in victory. The big question to ask is, which one can it be? Which one will it be? Like I said, this is a vital match for both men. They would both love the win. They would both love to beat the other, especially, I think, since what happened on ECW. That has maybe amplified the stakes a little higher. And now, Naito and Adam Cole walk into this building here in Arizona, and they are ready to do battle, all in the name of sweet, sweet victory. Cole watching on the outside as El Ingobernable soaks in all of the reactions and all of his fellow Ingobernables here tonight, and just doing his best, of course, while he's here, to remain tranquilo in the moment. So here we go, though. It is time. What mind games will be played in this contest? How hard will these two men hit? We will find out. The bell rings and we are underway. Oh! Naito not interested in hearing about the Adam Cole chants, socking him right away, and then, oh, he's in one of those moods tonight. He feels like getting under the skin of Adam Cole, however possible. Forearm shot from Naito, and he's opening the door. Here we go. He's opening the chance for Cole to come in swinging as well. These two men are about to start swinging at one another to get us underway here in this contest. Oh, swept the leg away there. Naito caught him off guard, swept the leg away. And he does it again as well. Cole caught off guard twice there, and look at the confidence of Naito. Shrugging off and batting away Adam Cole early on here. From face lock, good cannon made there by Adam Cole. Sends him in the turnbuckle now. Hard forearm shot in the face there by Adam Cole now. And the Royal Rumble winner do here. Cannon made by Naito. He comes in again with that flying forearm. And Adam Cole comes off his feet once more in this contest. Good start from Naito thus far. Cole getting in the much needed counter there. Saito suplex brings down El Ingobernable. Brings him back up to a vertical level, up and over the top rope. Now goes Tetsuya Naito, not the place you want to be. Gets in a punch. Cole gets in a kick. And with Naito out of the ring, Adam Cole will get in the chant that eluded him earlier. And all of Phoenix behind him on that one as he allows Naito back in the ring here. Oh, look at this. Naito trying to act cocky. Adam Cole, though, had enough. Reached his breaking point there. And all of a sudden, Naito finds himself covering up. Reached his limit at Adam Cole. And it seems as if he's had enough of all of these mind games. It's now time to play the physical game in this ring. Working over the neck there. Shoving it into the ropes. Using those ropes as well to cause further pain for Naito in that moment. Adam Cole now. The moment they start throwing down, it seems as if he has turned things around. Big knee in the back there. But Naito, look out. Dangerous move incoming. Naito comes up with the counter though. Reverse DDT brings Cole down into the mat there. And there's the disrespect from Naito. Doesn't matter who you are, he shares it for everyone. Blatant disrespect for whomever you may be. I wanted to see Cole getting back up to his feet here, wanted to make the most of the opportunity in front of him, and he will do just that. Dragon suplex, got him with it. Folded him up there. Cole had no counter in that moment. Up against the ropes now. Adam Cole could be in trouble here. Naito Irish him off the ropes. Oh, maybe. No, Cole kicks him away there. And in he comes. Look at the speed of Adam Cole. Tip the world, DDT. Naito comes off his feet there. And now it's Adam Cole's turn to take a trick out of the playbook of Naito. Cocky exuberance from Cole as well. The disrespect is mutual. Cole now second rope, looking to fly here. Looked like he was trying to bring down the forearms on Naito, who moved out of the way. And hitting Exactly the same move that Cole just hit on him a moment ago, bringing his head and neck down onto his knee. Cole counters though, in the corner now. And a trip into the turnbuckle goes the head of Naito over and over again. Counter made though by Naito as he sends Cole head first into the turnbuckle, taking the leg out from underneath him as well with that chop block. Look out now, what's Naito going to do here? Oh, sort of a reverse figure four in many ways. Naito targeting the leg early on here of Adam Cole. Middle of the ring, locked in on Cole. I don't think he'll tap, but maybe trying to ground Cole and take that speed away from him. Kind of made there by Adam Cole, though. Good forearm shot. Knocked Naito back against the ropes. Things starting to pick up now in this contest between these two men. The hatred and the tension is rising in this match now. And Adam Cole returning that boot in the face with the knee in the back of the head of Naito. Good right hand there by Cole. Cannon made though by Naito. Thrust kick into the gut. Now it's Cole who stumbled up against the ropes there. Oh, rolling wheel kick from Naito. Off his feet. Goes Adam Cole to that one. And taking a bit of time to recover on the outside. Up on the apron now. Oh, look at Naito finally gets it in, and Adam Cole certainly showing his frustration. Naito finally backs up there. Oh! Cracking super kick into Florida King! Florida King from Adam Cole! It only gets one! Now hang on. It looks like there is blood on the face of Naito. And in a few moments, there could be a loss on his record. Panama Sunrise! Adam Cole got all of it. Running Panama Sunrise. The head of Naito drew it into the mat. Oh, but Cole, he knows it won't be enough. And he's just showing, I can hit that move at any time. I can finish you off at any time. Just be grateful this isn't the moment. Naito busted open. I'm not too certain when that happened, but there is blood flowing down the bridge of the nose of El Gobernable. I don't know if it's on his nose. I don't know if it's a cut in the forehead. I can't really tell. What I do know is that Naito's fighting on regardless here. Big counter made there for that German suplex. Hurricanrana takes Cole down. Elbow drop follows up as well. Naito's starting to fight back here. Good shot. Open. Well, not even open palm strike. That was just a slap from Naito in the corner. Snap me. Drop kicks him in the back of the head. Naito got all of it. The tables have turned back in the favor of El Gobernable. And Naito going after the leg again. After the leg again. Has that leg locked in right now. His grip applied on it. His grip around it as well. Just trying to torture Cole as much as possible. Adam Cole fighting his way out. Looking to worsen an open wound in the process. So here we go now. Cole looked for the right hand there. Naito saw it incoming, able to easily counter it from behind. Big drop kick into the back of Adam Cole. Brief moment there, I thought he might have been planning a Destino. He's going after those legs again. I think his plan is take away the super kicks and with so taking away Panama Sunrise. Oh my God though, look at the blood. Look at how much that wound has been opened up. Blood pouring down the nose and across the cheeks of Naito. His hair covering up there where it's probably starting from, but it must be a deep or at least a wide cut to be spreading that much. That is bad. That is nasty. Look at this. Naito though still swinging away. Has him on the second rope. Nice neck breaker back in the ring by Naito. And he'll go up to the top rope here. Naito with a big opportunity. What can he do here? Is he willing to take the risk? He was looking for the Stardust Press. He was seeking Stardust Press, but it just wasn't there. Took too big of a risk. Tried to go too much old school. And Cole had the counter, but Naito still fights back, and Hurricanrana's Cole into the mat here. Cole rolling out of the ring. Naito may be bloodied, but he's as confident as ever. He's never one to dip on his charisma. can grow. His seriousness can get much more as this matchup goes on. And Adam Cole's seriousness certainly is at a high level right now. He is focused, he is determined, he is desiring to beat Tetsuya Naito. And again, just holding that boot on the face of Cole, showing him no respect. Essentially grating the boot over his face and pulling him down to the mat there by the arm. Big boot in the face as well. Naito's had control for a good while in this contest now. Look out. Oh, reverse DDT. I thought he was going to drive the head there of Cole into the mat. Wasn't the case. Naito looks for a splash from the second rope. Cole had it read, and Cole is looking to finish it. He said he could finish him at any time. Will it be now? Panama Sunrise, no! Naito counters. Naito came up with the counter there. Big drop kick. Cole stumbles out of the corner. Rolling wheel kick again. Blood for the second time tonight. Adam Cole is busted open. That wheel kick split Cole open. And now Naito has revenge. Though not on such a significant measurement. Look at this on the top rope. Neck breaker from the top. A devastating landing for Cole. Naito smells victory. He smells the end of this contest. He smells Destino. Drags him to the middle of the ring. Hooks the leg. Ref is in to count. There's 2 at all. It's not 3. Naito doesn't do it. Cole kicked out at 2, but Naito goes right back to the leg. They're sweeping it away from Cole. Maybe it was heart alone that kept Adam Cole in this one there, because there's no fight back coming from him. Naito is just unloading away on a free target. Off the ropes, back elbow. There's the fighting Cole. He's able to get back up here. He's able to fight on. He's showing the exhaustion and fatigue they've both had to spend in this contest, but he's still going here. Look out now. Between the legs. DDT'd into the mat. And Adam Cole will take it to the top rope here. Take one big risk. Doesn't pay off. Misses with the elbow drop on Naito there. Naito turns him round. Reverse DDT'd into the mat. Let's see what Naito has up his sleeve here. Oh, a very quick Destino. A quick Destino. He got all of it. Didn't hook the arm. Hooked the leg, but wasn't enough. Maybe in his quest to hit it as quick as he did, he subjugated some of the damage that it could do, and it wasn't as powerful. And that's how Cole got the shoulder up. That's a dangerous move, though. It is Arsenal, and so is this. Last shot, last shot. Oh, you can see the blood now. Is it over, though? No! Naito gets the shoulder up at 2. God, you had a really great striking image of the blood. It spilled to the chest of Naito now. Coming in, these two guys had disrespect for one another. Now I think they hate one another. Plucked out of midair. Oh my God! He just threw Adam Cole to the outside like he was nothing. And Naito is proud of it as well. There could be broken ribs, bruised organs. Adam Cole just took a devastating fall outside of the ring, and Naito sends him head first into the announce table there. Back in the ring we go now. This could be enough. 1, 2, and not 3. Cole still gets the shoulder up in time. Naito in a degree of shock over it. Cole still fighting as well. Still powering on here is Adam Cole. Still going. Off the ropes. Back elbow. Naito comes off his feet. There is still a chance for Adam Cole to make a big win happen here at Vengeance. DDT. He'll go to the top rope again. Will this pan out the way he wants it to? He gets the elbow drop on Naito. Doesn't look for the cover. He's looking to finish this one up. He's looking to seal this deal. He is looking to tear apart El Ingobernable. But Naito, just as soon as he's on defense, is able to fight back. These two men have shed blood for their victory here. Only one can leave with the win. It's a shame one of these guys has to lose, because what a contest they've delivered for us. Cole in with a big boot. Sending Naito over the top now. What does he have up his sleeve? Nothing. Naito counters. Naito counters. He goes to the top rope, but Cole's there right away to throw him off it. Adam Cole able to fight back right away there and deliver one hell of a stinger on Naito. Look at this now. Dumping him head first into the mat. Naito might be done for. In the turnbuckle. Super kick from Cole. Panama Sunrise. He nailed him with it. He drove the head of Naito into the mat. This one could be as good as over. Hang on a minute. Hiromu Takahashi. What is Takahashi doing out there? Oh, Naito sent him to the outside. Cole is distracted. Wait. Takahashi, oh my God. The referee is distracted by Naito. The ref is holding Naito at bay. But Takahashi, time bomb. Time bomb on Adam Cole. What the hell? What the hell did Takahashi just do? Destino from Naito. What in the world? Naito covers Cole in the middle of the ring. Tetsuya Naito just beat Adam Cole. What did I just see from Takahashi? The time bomb with the chair, and then the time bomb itself onto the floor. Naito wanted the band back together. He had pressed Takahashi on it. Well, he just got his answer here tonight. Naito wins off the back of Takahashi. Well, we won't be seeing that happening in our main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is up next. The ECW title is on the line. Randy Orton has made the promise that he will leave here tonight as the ECW champion. But can he dethrone Johnny Gargano? It's our main event. It's up next. In so many ways, I'm still stunned and staggered from what we just saw. I have no idea what to make of that. There are definite answers coming for that one in ECW, but right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to see who will head into that next episode of ECW as the champion. 6 letters, 2 words. That has been Randy Orton's modus operandi, for lack of a better term, these last few weeks. RKO ECW. He beat Tyler Bate in a 2 out of 3 falls match to become the #1 contender. And from that moment on, he had a beeline set for Johnny Gargano. We saw it on ECW. When Gargano had beaten Mustafa Ali, Orton charged the ring. RKO. This past episode of ECW, in that tag team match, while the referee was preoccupied with Naito and Cole on the outside, belt shot. RKO. If Orton hits that tonight, it is RKO ECW Champion. Orton said it himself. He doesn't come this far to surprise people. He hasn't made it this far to surprise people. He hasn't qualified for the Elimination Chamber to surprise people. He hasn't become the number 1 contender to surprise people. He's done it because that is how good Randy Orton is in that ring. Because that is what Randy Orton is. Because as he has said these last few months, everything he does in that ring is inevitable. And he says the same here tonight. It is inevitable that he will hold that crown as ECW Champion. That he will drive the head of Johnny Gargano into the mat with the RKO and leave Phoenix the new ECW Champion. Orton has turned this match into a Randy Orton match. Gargano said it himself on ECW. But while Randy Orton has all the mind games, Johnny Gargano has all of that back in him. Everyone standing for Johnny Champion. It doesn't matter where we go, what state we're in, what city we're in, what country we're in, what continent we're in, Johnny Gargano is beloved. It is a hero's welcome wherever he goes, and how apt it is that he brings out the colors of a hero that is one and the same as Johnny Gargano. I can't hear anything over this. Phoenix is on their feet for Gargano. Just how they were in Brooklyn at SummerSlam when Gargano won that belt from Seth Rollins. Johnny Gargano said it himself on ECW. If Orton has 6 letters, 2 words, Gargano has 14 letters, 2 words. Forget your RKO ECW. It's Johnny Champion. And here we have it. Our main event of the evening is finally upon us. The huge chance for this man to throw everything away that Gargano made for himself at SummerSlam. But equally so, it's the chance for Gargano to cement himself as the new face of ECW, as the man to try and take over from the chasm left behind by Seth Rollins. But if there's any man who could do that, if there's any man who would have the crowd support everywhere he went, it would be Johnny Gargano. The honeymoon period from SummerSlam is over now. It is time to get to work for Gargano. But is his work about to be thrown out of the window by Randy Orton? We are about to find out. Here for our main event, Randy Orton, Johnny Gargano for the ECW title. The bell rings, and here we go. Well, even after the antics of Orton on ECW, there's still a bit of a 50-50 split in the crowd for him. There's still those who are cheering Orton on. And no surprise here, no Colorado tie-up. After ECW these past 2 weeks, that's out of the window. That's gone. You can forget that happening. It's all about the fighting right now. It's all about the throwing down. And Orton throwing down right there. Olympic slam on Gargano. Oh, here we go. We're in for a classic fight between these two guys, and they have wasted little time in breaking out everything that they can to the party as well. In the corner, look for the uppercut. Orton counter with the Uranagi. That could be a huge opening for Orton in this contest. As I said, he's trying to turn this into a Randy Orton-style match where it's not about what you do in the ring, but you let your emotions guide you. You let your anger guide you. And if you do that, you're playing Randy Orton's game. And now Randy Orton's style of match will be to break down Gargano, break down the limbs, break down his speed, break down his confidence. Just slow down Gargano, wear him out, and then hit that RKO and wrap it all up. There's the knee. Knee drop there from Orton. Early cover made here on Gargano, testing the waters with this cover there. It's a very early kick out. Uppercut comes right in though. And look at that Gargano this early on. I'm to retreat out to the apron. In the ring. Oh! Big Slingshot spear from Gargano. Covers made on Orton. Oh, 2 counts. Gargano gets an early 2 count in this one though, and may have just started swinging. Oh no! Orton trying to fight back as soon as possible. There may be a mistake made. Gargano starting to open up with a few shots here. Chops, forearms. Gargano looking good in the corner. Look out. Face first into it. Goes on into the second buckle. Let's see what Gargano can do here. Over he goes. Rolling cutter there. There's a very special guest watching at home as well, as Gargano hits one hell of a super kick, looking to retain the ECW title here to kick out at 1. There is a very special audience watching in their home. Seth Rollins watching this contest on. You know he's listening. Still wishing a speedy recovery for you, and I think I'm not the only one saying that as well. Right now, we focus back on this contest here. Orton in with a forearm. Off the ropes comes Gargano, right into that slam of Orton. He makes it look seamless. That's what's so dangerous about Randy Orton. He makes everything look like anyone could do it because he's that damn good at doing it. Chinlock applied here now. Orton wearing down Gargano, like I said, trying to sap the fight and the energy out of him. Dominated there by Gargano, fights his way out. Drop kick, stuffed. Drop kick from Orton. And look at the confidence from Orton right then and there. Just exuding it. Looks for the RKO. Gargano countered. Step of Enziguri from Gargano there. He wasn't having any of the confidence of Orton. Out now, but Orton straight away back in with that big counter. T-bone suplex, exploder maybe. Gargano counters, small package, looking to retain, but the kick out is there. Oh, huge clothesline in the corner. And Gargano coming back now with some fire and some fight in him. Guillotine leg drop down on that bottom rope. On the apron now. Gargano lines it up and Tope's back in the ring. Into the cover. Good combination from Gargano. Has he retained the title? He hasn't even got a 2 count. Looked for a neck crank after it. Orton ducking under at the perfect time there. Let's see what more Randy Orton can do here. Socking him with the right hand. Olympic slam once again. Looks like he's trying to weigh down the back of Gargano especially. And Orton will now methodically beat down and stomp away here on Gargano's limbs. Wearing him down, beating him down, pinning him down with those shots as well. So long as you're on the mat, you are the prey of Randy Orton. The Viper controls the pace. And he is controlling the entire match right now. Gut-wrench neck breaker from Orton. Leg is hooked. Do we have a new ECW champion? Shoulders up in time of 2. Not enough just yet from Orton to put away Gargano, but the champion really needs to find something up his arsenal here. Shoulder tackle to the outside. Here we go. Match looking to spill outside of the ring. This may play into the playbook of Orton. Gargano driven into the thin padding on the mat there. The outside certainly bears no sympathy for anyone. And Gargano's back is feeling all of that right now. Oh no, what is Orton going to do here? Powerbomb of some sort. Has him up in the powerbomb position. Gargano's back has already been through plenty. Orton will keep it going. Oh! The ring pull. And then the mat. Sickening thud echoed around the arena when Gargano's back slammed into that mat. Referees count up to 8 here. Now 9. Orton has to speed it back in the ring there. Couldn't go for the next part of his plan. Otherwise, he knew that it could have been game over. Wrenching that leg back now. See? He's breaking down Gargano's body. He is destroying Gargano's soul and spirit with everything he hits as well. He's trying to make Gargano just a husk of a man in that ring. And he's doing a good job of it right now, because Gargano, since we went outside of the ring, hasn't got a move in. He has been on the back foot here to everything. Oh, finally, some fighting. Gargano, here we go. Look out. Bad landing for Orton. Lawn dart! Lawn dart into that second turnbuckle. Gargano covers here. Has he retained the title of vengeance? Oh, Orton kicked out at 2. Not quite on that one. Gargano may have just turned things around for his own sake, though. Discus forearm, double foot stomp as well. Looked for the kick in the chest. Orton countered, dragon screw. And Orton now, Gargano in the ring, tweaking his leg. He may have hurt it on that dragon screw. Orton, meanwhile, tearing apart the announce table right now. Tearing it apart. But look out! There came Gargano through the skies. Trying to slam Orton. I don't know if that's either Orton's too strong in that moment or the back of Gargano couldn't hold it. But right there, the back of Gargano was driven in. And there's the genius of Orton, restarting the count. So he can continue his punishment on the outside of Gargano here. Cannon-made by Gargano. Stubbers and Guri, and right into that announce table goes Randy Orton with it. Double whammy for the champion. Referee counting away now, up to 5 here. Gargano sends him head first into that table, and back in the ring he will go. Gargano, look for the frog splash. Nobody home. Orton moved out of the way there. Orton back up to his feet as Gargano in with a forearm. Misses. Great counter there from Orton. In. RKO! RKO! Leg is hooked. 2, 3, no! It's a kick out from Gargano. But Orton vies himself off of the RKO out of nowhere. And he got him with it. Is there fight left in Gargano after that? We know the tremendous heart and spirit that Gargano has in him. Is he able to keep on fighting the way he is right now, though? Is he able to retain the ECW Championship at the end of this all? Orton doing his damnedest to make sure that isn't the case. I know, another Olympic slam coming in there. This time he hooks the leg, but oh, Gargano saved by the ropes. Extended his arm out to reach the ropes there. Good work from him. I don't know if he intended it or not, but it saved him having to exert more energy to kick out. Here goes Gargano. No, he doesn't. Counter made there by Orton. Over the top rope now goes the champion, and knocked to the outside with that big right hand. Orton has something in his mind. But Gargano able to fight back here. Great counter from Gargano there. Oh, look at this, trying to return the favor, looking for the powerbomb. Orton counters, and Gargano's leg came down on that steel step, and his back into the thin padding as well, and then into the apron. A vicious flurry from Orton of moves. Back in the ring we go. God, Gargano took a battering out of the ring there. That leg, he could be hobbling on it for the rest of the contest. That was a nasty landing into the steel step for it. He's still fighting, as he always does, as he always will, for the crowd, for ECW, for himself. He is Johnny Champion for a reason. Gargano misses with a double foot stomp. Orton moved out of the way, and a chop sends Gargano back to the mat. This is really such a test for Gargano, mentally and physically. There aren't many in the ring who can do it like Orton, and he is learning that right now. Cover is made, 1 count. There aren't many who can break you down in so many ways like Randy Orton can, and so methodically and effectively as well. This is a different bout to Seth Rollins. And Gargano is weathering the storm thus far, but he doesn't look to be in a comfortable position to leave with that title still around his waist. Hurricanrana made there by Gargano. In the corner we go now. Is he going to look for another lawn dart? If he was, Orton told him to stuff it. Right hands on Gargano. Locked him. Another Olympic slam. Orton making a knack for that move this evening. And he may be about to connect with his Odyssey. Gargano countered with the RKO attempt. If he hadn't, he wouldn't be champion. DDT on the apron. What a move from Gargano. Now on the outside, planting him face first into the mat. Gargano keeps on going, keeps on fighting. Into the table, they're at the edge of it when Orton. Referees count up to 5, but these two guys right now simply don't care. Gargano certainly doesn't care right now. Oh, knee. Knee into the gut by Orton. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. No, 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 no. Don't do this. RKO! Through the table. They just destroyed themselves. And Randy Orton may have just destroyed Johnny Gargano as ECW Champion back in the ring. The cover is made. 1, 2. Gargano kicks out. And Orton almost in a state of shock over it. How did he fight his way out of it? How did he kick out of it? His head, his whole body went through the table. And yet Gargano is still in this, and he's fighting. Look out! Blockbuster from the top rope! So many others would have fallen, but Gargano is unlike so many others. Gargano harnessing the courage and the tenacity of Spider-Man. That's why he wears his colors here tonight as he fights on. Gargano wants to be greater. He wants to win. Super kick. Oh, Orton moved out of the way. Orton evaded. Big right hand. Big right hand sends him down. And Orton slows the pace down again. You hear it in this building every time Gargano gets going. The crowd is electric. They are elated. Every time Gargano shuts it down, they're deflated by it. Look out. Back suplex. Gargano flips his way out of it. Poison Rana. And Gargano covers, looking to have retained the title with it. It's 2 and no more. What a main event. What a main event. Both guys tearing each other apart, tearing an announce table apart, solely to be ECW Champion. Super kick is counted. Smell it in the air. That vintage Orton. DDT. Leg is hooked here to finish it off. Kick out at 2. Gargano keeps on giving himself lifeline after lifeline, but how much more is there in Gargano? How much more fight is there? He's given himself all these lifelines, but he can't act on them. That's his biggest worry right now. Second rope here, Gargano, senton splash down on Orton. Big risk paid off. And here we go. Will he get it this time? Super kick from Gargano. He nailed all of it. The cover is made. Has he retained the title here tonight? No. The kick out is at 2. And Gargano, desperate to finish this match off. His body must be aching from going through that table. But he still fights on. Tope misses. And now back has yet more damage done to it. Snap suplex from Orton, and there's just nothing. Gargano just crumpled from it. Neck breaker now. Orton just is psyching himself up to end it here. He's pounding the mat. He sees the end. Gargano gives up his back though. Tactical. He gave up his back and he counters Orton as well. If he had gone face to face, there would have been an RKO and it would have been all over. He gave up his back and that gave him that extra second to find an opening. But just as quickly as he found that opening, Randy Orton is back on the offensive. RKO, no! Oh, that was close. That was close for Gargano, but he got out of it just in the nick of time. Pushed him away again. Orton may have exerted all of his hopes of an RKO. Gargano may have it scouted, may have it well counted now. Clothesline, misses. Gargano able to duck under. And in he comes, Poison Runner again. Orton forcing himself up to his feet though. The Viper keeps fighting. God, these guys have tremendous hearts, and a tremendous match is being given our way here tonight at Vengeance. Rope hung DDT, vintage Orton again. And again the fight fades in Gargano, and again it looks like Randy Orton could be leaving. Oh no, oh no, we saw this against Bates. The moment he turned him around, he's looking for that avalanche RKO. But Gargano stuffs him. He counters. Neck breaker from Gargano. Coming in with that axe handle as well. Oh, every move Gargano is about to receive, he has to counter. Because any one of them could lead or could be an RKO. You just never know with Orton, but he's getting desperate now. He's going to try this again. The desperation of Orton shining through, and it expressed itself in the fullest notions. Gargano countered him there. Usually he strikes it out of nowhere, but he made it too obvious. And Gargano countered, and Gargano is fighting, and Gargano is putting together moves right now. Orton is in trouble. Here we go again. DDT'd him onto the LED board this time around. Bits of these guys are going to be left in that ring, and the outside, and the announce table, because they have thrown everything that makes them human, that makes them incredible at what they do here tonight, fighting for over 20 minutes just to be ECW Champion. This is how much the belt means to them. This is how much all of the fighting talk up to this hour means to them. Gargano counters the suplex. A poison rana comes down on Orton again. Again, Gargano gets all of it. In the corner now. Huge uppercut from Gargano. He nailed Orton with it. And a snap suplex comes in on it as well. Gargano's putting together some offense. He's putting together some big fight. And Orton simply is not countering it. Has Gargano outlasted Orton? Has he bested the Viper? Has he survived the offense? Double foot stomp. Gargano goes to the turnbuckle now. Super kick from Gargano. He drags him to the middle of the ring, but he's not looking for that Gargano escape yet. Brings him to his feet. Knee him in the gut. Pub handle. Oh! What a move! What a move from Gargano! Face first into the mat. I've never seen anything like it in my life. And he leads in. Gargano escape. Gargano escape on Orton. The Viper in the clutches of Gargano. Randy Orton taps. Johnny Gargano retains. The champ was tested. The champ's heart was tested. His physical ability was tested. His mind was tested. His body was tested. But in the end, not only did he pass the test, he aced it. Johnny Gargano survived Randy Orton's offense. He outlasted the Viper through everything that went against him. He hung on, he clung on, and he leaves vengeance. Still your ECW champion. He is still Johnny Champion. Johnny Gargano does it in Phoenix. What an evening we've had at Vengeance. What a champion ECW can be proud of.